for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Loop set to get this started. Off we go from Cleveland. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. He's out
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down, Baltimore.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
At the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson moving outside the pocket, taking off, and they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. In motion, it's Odunze. Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A pickup there of 28 yards.
28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second, Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go. Stack 60 Bobcat. Panther 60. Panther 6. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, in that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Past midfield. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Not saying 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. Rolling right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion, it's Odunze. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Throwing now from the gun, exiting the pocket right.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd down and 9.
Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Real quick, ready?
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2nd down. Jackson. Open man. That's Rome Odunze. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
On the set. Stop. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
18, pioneer. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
No, we changed it.
Now give on the ground.
Number 3, the ball carrier. The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. 13. Hey, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. Here's Jackson. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bonds.
Complete to number 81. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's second and 2.
At the 43
Get
yard
up.
line.
60 back.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
On the run to the right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from 47 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Into space. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70. Hop 70. Hop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Working his way open, it's Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Moving to his right, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
In motion, it's Odunze. A first down throw for Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing Jackson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Justin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. Top 60.
He'll look to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the
Defense
play.
does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man, that is Bob. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This caught.
Really nice job there, staying calm in the midst of chaos. And what that completion does, it puts them in a much more favorable situation here on 4th down. If I'm them, you know what I'm doing. I'm leaving my offense on the field. I'm trying to end this drive with 6.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Browns. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Browns 24.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time, and he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the move left. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down, Jackson. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10, 17-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
DC ready?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Middle. Hands up.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer.
49. Browns 31.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
13.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Nice shot! Sit on!
And he will score again. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
56. Browns 31.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Come on. Set. Cowboy.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Third and 3.
Hey, report! Report! Sit up!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Tight end going in motion here. Now a toss play, running left. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's
Second and inches. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.